There we go, babe. Good morning. Oh, we have to read it over here.
Okay.
Go to my, oh, you got notified now. Go to my, where is me? Right there.
Well, hello, everybody.
Would not be yet, because, we can see the mess,
Okay.
chat. Oh, there you go. Hi.
Hello, everybody. Philippines, United States, and wherever else you might be.
England and Norway or Europe. Hi, guys. Can you type in below? Okay, everyone, this is my Prince Charming. What is your name, dear? Maybe just the short.
Rick.
Oh, hello. Oh, hi, Steve. This is
Hi, Steve.
they're in Ohio. Hi. Tundra, mommy. Yes, they call me Tundra.
Okay.
You know, Steve. Well, we were supposed to do live last night, right? Well, I guess we were so excited. We did not discuss what airport he will be that I should pick him up, right? Well, we have two airports here. We have Hobby and Bush. Well, what happened? The Hobby airport was like 5 minutes away from where I work. So, and when we met way back, he was in Hobby Airport, which is what, like 20, no, like 15 minutes away from where I live. So I thought that's where he's going to fly into. Well, I was in Hobby Airport, I was turning, come pick me up. I'm like, goody, 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 yeah, I'm outside. Come to find out, he is not in a Hobby, or was not in a Hobby Airport. He was in the Intercontinental Airport.
Which is about an hour away.
Yeah, an hour away, and then I was stuck in the traffic. Yes, that's what happened. I was stuck in the traffic, and instead of like from where I was, it was gonna be just like 45 minutes away, and he said, "Well, don't worry, babe. I'm just gonna get a rental car, so I don't have to pick him up." Well, I was already on the road, and I insisted because it's nice to just drive me driving, so he won't have to take me anywhere else that so
Have you ridden with her before? She's crazy.
oh my gosh.
She drives like a mad woman. I don't know where she learned to drive.
Have you been behaving with your preacher? Oh, no, 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 no. If he would just let me like commander in chief, then everything will be fine, right? Right, babe?
We survived an exciting trip from the airport back to her house. Let me tell you, that woman drives like. But this is Houston, Pasadena, and everybody is crazy that
Hi,
drives.
sis and Rick. That's what Filipina Van Life said.
Hi, Aubrey.
Steve
Steve and
and Tess,
Tess.
they live in Ohio. They're the one that's
Okay.
really like we're like family. Like I'm always in their life, and then so they're the one that I told first that you will be here, and I would be doing live. So yeah, and hi, Grandpa. This is all American Grandpa. That's our grandpa here.
Okay.
So these are all my family, really. So, uh, so yeah, I picked him up last night from the airport. Of course, I went to the two airport, Grandpa. You missed the story. I picked him up in the local airport, but he was in the international airport. So it took me like more than an hour to get to the international airport because I was stuck in the traffic, and then I got on the wrong freeway because the Google told me to go there, go here, and all that. Hello, Steve and Tess. Good morning. So that's what happened. So we didn't get here in Pasadena until what, 8, almost 9 o'clock.
Yes.
I went to the other airport at 4:30, and imagine the traffic. Oh my gosh.
When I made the reservations with the airline, I forgot to check which airport I was flying into, and so it was my fault because I wanted to go to the local airport, Hobby, but evidently uh, Delta Airlines prefers to go into the Bush Intercontinental Airport. So, anyways, um, oh, Green Bay fan. Well, actually, this is for Georgia. Grandpa, this is University of Georgia, and we are the SEC East champions, and now we have to play SEC West, University of
Jay,
Alabama, and Alabama's probably going to beat us bad. So
Jay Rabi, hi. I don't. Did you change your name? That's a new name for me. So, I can't believe we have 12 audience and 1 thumbs up. So anyway, guys, um, my driving in my Tundra, I at least he survived, and it really, like he said, like, oh my gosh, slow down. So, well, that's how. Hi, Mama Yumi. Hi. I'm sorry we couldn't. She's a teacher in the Philippines. She's in the
okay.
Philippines. But they were waiting last night because I promised them we were gonna do live last night.
Yes.
But, ma'am, what happened is that I was in the wrong airport. So he was in the international airport and I was in the local airport. So, and that's like an hour away, and then I was stuck in the traffic. And then I did not get to the international airport like an hour later. And then I went to the wrong freeway. Well, it was in a wrong freeway, right? It was the same freeway that I thought it was a wrong one. And then I stopped, and then I called the police officer asking, officer, how to get to 45. And then he's like, well, go that way, but do not stop because you're going to get robbed and then you're going to get killed. That is so dangerous. That really made me like, wow, what a night. So,
But anyways, we made it, but it was late, and I apologize to everybody for messing up the planned live that we had planned to do last night. But we're here, better late
Porky
than
Pig.
never.
Oh my goodness. That's Aubrey's husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're on,
Hi.
they're supporting. So,
And
Um,
Lynn and Peter Dorr.
Peter Door World. Yeah, they're
Okay.
in Dallas. She's in Texas too.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Lynn. You guys, finally, this is my Prince Charming. Well, again, at least he survived. Oh,
And this is Mr. Dylan. He's sporting a nice cap here for everybody to see.
oh yeah, that's what he got from Rick.
Yeah.
Well, not just that. Well, see, I do not want to do the hauling bit of blogs, whatever this Prince Charming is giving me, because I think if it's something significant for me, for us, I don't really put it on YouTube. So, I mean, yeah, he's got a whole bunch that he's giving us, but I did not,
Hi, Tita
I don't want it to
Aubrey.
be on the blog. So,
Tita
I miss you,
Aubrey's
Dylan. That's what Tita Aubrey said. I was really waiting for your live stream this morning here in the Philippines. Oh, look at that.
Hi.
Well, what happened? We got Rick, and then I made him cook breakfast. Did I say it right?
She cooked breakfast, not me.
Like I said, if he would just make me like the commander in chief, everything will be all right. Right? Commander in chief.
I know all of you husbands out there really know that the true boss is the wife, right?
Uh-oh, yeah. Yes.
They
Right?
they just let us think we're in charge.
Hi, all American grandpa. So, si sweet kaayo ba? Yeah, they said you're sweet.
Well, thank you very kindly. You're just seeing the best side of me, though. I'll try to hide the dark side.
Well, you know, the mom here in Texas have a big brasso. Anyway, she's a good cook. Oh, that's from Porky Pig.
Yes, she is. Very, very
So,
good. And these
um,
boys don't realize how good they've got it made here.
Thank you guys for watching us. Carmela, you should cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for him. Well, that's what's gonna happen today because we're not gonna have like a traditional date, because we're gonna date all of us to see how far, to see how, if he's got patience with my handful kids. So I told him we're just gonna, all of us gonna hang out and see if this is what you like, you know? And then you can tell us, is this something you like? Is this something you wanna join in? Right?
That's right.
That's all right. You should go in, Mrs. Adolfo.
So we had a nice omelet breakfast, and Mela made pancakes and bacon, and the bacon was especially enjoyed by none other than Mr. Dillon.
Hello, sir.
And
You
Mr.
are
Mark.
looking good. That is, oh my God, Samarinyang Dako. Oh my gosh, there's 17 now. I never have 17 audience. See, you made oh, he's got a channel also. Rick Canyon is his channel. So,
Kenyon.
naglambing din.
Rick Kenyon.
Yeah,
I will
he's,
say hello on here so you can.
his,
see me.
his video is really like very, very short, like minute or second from Alaska. Yeah, he has. Tell him about Alaska, babe.
I was born in Florida, and when I was 8 years old, my parents, mom, dad, and I'm an only child, they sold our home and business, and we bought a travel trailer, a camper, and a Suburban,
No.
and moved up to
Little
Alaska,
BCB farm. Thank you for coming.
1976. So I was raised up there. Don't have any brothers, no siblings, no sisters, and
In other words, I can just have him with no sibling.
she doesn't have to share.
Yeah. He's all ours.
Yeah.
No, he's got 4 boys. They're all in, well, 3 are in college, right?
The 3 in college, and one's a senior in high school. The youngest is 18. The oldest is 25. So
Yeah, he's got handful
pretty much
also.
grown.
But they're all grown. Hello,
And they're in
sis
Georgia.
Steven.
I live in Georgia now. So
Hi, Augie. Oh my gosh, there's 18 now. I never really have 18.
Only 12 minutes.
Yeah. So guys, if you have question, well, we're ready to answer. He's ready. I told him be ready for the question. So, Dylan, it's another
I'm not
conversation.
even listening.
Oh, you are. So you have to go.
Remember, I never listened.
I know, but
so
How am I
where
gonna remember? I don't even.
Aubrey, where are you guys at right
Where
now? Are
did
you
you
in
guys meet?
Are you in Arlington?
Filipina Travel said, where did we meet? Tell that story.
Well, I saw this beautiful lady's profile on a Christian dating website and sent her a message, and was very shocked when she replied, because I said, well, she's too beautiful for me. She won't have anything to do with me.
Oh my gosh, am I beautiful?
So
This
she,
beautiful?
So she responded, and we started communicating, and it's been about 7, almost 8 months. We talk daily, and I came to visit her. Was it August? And came back again now. Okay, see, you're in Arlington. I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you guys, but I heard that everybody had a great time when you came here to visit the crew. So
Jeff's me. Wow, beautiful man. Jude ka ate. Oh my gosh. You're beautiful man.
oh my goodness.
Maganda talaga sis. Oh goodness. Huh? I'm maganda? Well babe, they said I'm beautiful too. So,
You are okay.
so you think I should still be in the market?
So, anyways, we started communicating, and I liked the idea that she was in the United States and I didn't have to travel across the seas and get a passport. And so I used to live here in Pasadena, Texas, back in 1986 and 87.
Ate Carmi, you look even more brilliant today. Brilliant.
Brilliant. Okay.
Wow.
She is very smart. Very smart.
Thank you so much for that. Brilliant like in the brain or brilliant in the looks? Which one? Anyway, What was the question? I mean, guwapa manjud ka ate ilong palang daan pak na. You understand what she's saying?
No. I have
She
no
said
idea.
that I am beautiful. I am really beautiful, and my nose is like a killer.
A killer nose. Okay.
Not really. I'm just sorry.
It's not flat.
It's not flat, I guess. Everything all over. Well, that's what she said.
I think she just is radiant and glowing.
Next time, Rick, on wedding day we met.
Oh!
You're going. You're way so ahead there, girl.
Well, we'll make sure y'all know about it in plenty of time.
You're way so ahead there, girl.
So, anyways, I used to live here years ago. My life story we'll have to talk about one day, but this is sort of an introduction. And I currently live in the state of Georgia, and I've been in Georgia now since 1991.
Yes,
So,
Dai. Thank you for that.
Been there for quite a few years. I married a girl from there, and she was a local girl. And
How long the marriage last?
well,
Listen.
we were married twice actually, about 12 years each time.
Only in the same one woman.
Because we had 4 kids together, we tried to make it work out, but things happen sometimes. And anyways, that's another story I don't really want to get into. But she's a good mother to our children, and it's time to move on in life, as they say.
Ayumi TV, hope you'll have great moments of knowing each other well. Oh yeah, we're gonna take it slow. We're not even we don't even like
Not engaged or
yeah,
anything yet.
like maybe 3-5 years. Because of what I had experienced, he understand, and we're not trying to hurry up here. Really, like not even like a time frame.
We both have had failed relationships and made mistakes in the past, and I think we want to do this one right and take it slow. But I think that
Georgia, beautiful state, but Texas more beautiful because of Texas
there
mom.
you go. There's a
Seems
sign
like
when
he is
you
a
drive
cool
into
guy.
Texas. I remember a sign that says "Don't mess with Texas."
Yes, and do not mess with this girl,
That's right.
Texas mom,
So,
because she can fight, right, USMC?
and she's got 2 bodyguards here,
Yeah, I
Mark
got.
and Dylan.
Yeah, and you know, it was so late, and then I even asked the boys. I said, "Do you want him here in our house or in a hotel? Because he always stays in a hotel." And they are like, "Yeah, we want him here, but well, he can sleep in my bed." The other son of mine said that, and then the other one said, "Yeah, he can sleep in my bed." So they're trying to fit him in their bed. Ha ha ha.
Don't mess with
Mamutol
Texas.
baya ning Pinay.
Come on vacation, leave on probation.
Who said that?
There you go.
George, seems like he is a cool guy. Guwapa jud ako imo aura sis. Ay. They keep saying I'm beautiful. So
You are.
I think I
dear.
beat
You
your
are beautiful. Yes.
namutol baya ning. Oh my god, yeah. The Filipina really can cut something else.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what she said. I don't know what she's talking about.
Sounds like a Lorna Bobbitt deal to me.
Mama, what's his name? What's your name, dear?
Rick. Rick.
Rick,
Okay, we've got someone in Austin.
Logo. That's Augie.
Okay,
He's from
Augie.
Austin.
That's the
Which is
capital
like-
here
yeah.
in Texas. So if y'all have any questions, go ahead and ask away there, and we'll try to answer them as best as we can. But I'm really
I
honored
need
to be here,
blow my nose. 'Cause-
and
hold on, guys.
to be with this family. They're amazing. Uh, Mela is an amazing woman. She is very strong. She's gone through a lot, and still has a good outlook on life. And I don't want to get too maybe sentimental here, but there's only one letter difference between the word bitter and better, and that's the
Miss Ayomi,
I,
she's
you
a
know.
teacher there. She said,
So
"Hi Rick, you see, Sis Mela is rather a good love advisor. We look up to her and her, hoping that the next time she feels in love, it will be for gifts."
yes, I agree. But as I was saying, Mela is a sweet girl. She's been through a lot. Could be very bitter and very angry at the way life is
China
thrown
Cruz,
curveballs at. And all of
thank
us
you for
have curveballs that we don't see coming. Things that happen in our lives that we don't predict. But she's taken uh, the course of
happy Saturday too,
you
China
know
Cruz.
living a happy life and focusing on other people. And I think that's important that we focus on others and not just look inside at us, but we look at you guys, at other people around us. And we all have hurts. So,
Oh, they already approved you
oh,
to them.
oh, okay. Now we have
Well,
China Cruz is here. Hi.
yeah, thank you. I agree. Well, it was Rick idea that I should have a YouTube channel, and he's the one that says, maybe I should tell my story, and maybe I could help out other single woman, single mom, or you know.
Right.
So and I wasn't ready yet, and then one day I just like, okay, well, I guess. Well, I didn't have, I was out of work, so I didn't have anything to do. Then I created a channel, and my first video was very what was my first video? Was about abuse, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, but yeah, it was a very first time ever I told the story into the entire world of YouTube.
She's a survivor, and that's what's important. You pick yourself back up. If you fall down, that's not a crime in itself. Everybody falls down. None of us are perfect.
Thank you, ma'am.
But pick yourself back up one more time, even if
I
it's
need
the
to do my
thousandth
nose
time, and don't give up. And that's something that I like about Mela is she keeps going. And we can't afford to just give up when life is discouraging and things don't work out the way you want. So keep trusting in the Lord and praying and seeking His guidance.
Ma'am Ayumi said, to be honest, my first impression is Mela is that he is a good man. Oh, you're a good man.
Thank
you, Miss. I mean, I think you're teaching, eighth grader. That's high
Wow.
school, right, ma'am? Your ex is what?
High school
In
teachers.
high school also?
Teachers, yeah.
Ma'am, his ex also is a teacher in high school. So is it like what? Like a senior?
Yeah, junior and senior
Junior?
high here.
Yeah, I think she's teaching.
But
He seems like a cool guy, and wishing you all the best, Ate Carmi, and looking forward on your next chapter. Let your love blossom and grow. Oh,
thank you.
thank you, you guys. Oh
Well,
my gosh.
Pray for us. Pray for it. We'll be,
Yeah, we need prayer. I mean, we're not
love
in
the
hurry,
Lord.
but like I said, we're taking our time because we've experienced so much heartbreaks. What do you call it in English?
Heartbreaks, yeah.
Heartbreaks. Yes, he's been through a lot, but I think I've been through more, right? Like
have.
in other areas, I guess, or like more painful. Really, I mean, what do you call it? Yeah,
Well,
painful.
you went
Abuse.
through a lot of abuse.
Evelyn, yes, you, yeah, met Rick.
Hello, Evelyn.
She's
And
in the Philippines right now.
and his is
Miles
Miles
Life.
Life. Hello, Miles
Hi,
Life.
yes. I'm not used to speaking English. That's
Well, thank
oh
you when you do, because I can read it then.
well, I mean she's a teacher. I know she can speak English, but I'm sure she speak English every day in her class.
Yes.
She's just saying that. Yeah, I'm sure, ma'am Ayumi. She does speak English, I'm sure. Because like when I went to school, I mean, except we have like two subjects that like we have to read it in Tagalog. We have a book that's all in Tagalog, but like pretty much it's all in English, like science, English, and
Okay.
well, we have the Tagalog history, things like that, which is written in Tagalog. So, but I am not used to speaking English. Okay.
Somebody's asking for some
Laugh
Republican or
out loud,
Democrat.
Democrat or oh my gosh, he is Republican because you have to be Republican.
Well, that was, there's just a lot of
I teach
things
Filipino and hardly
that
use
we have in
English for
common that
over
we
10
share,
years now.
and our political beliefs
Oh.
is definitely one of them.
See, look at me, I'm already abusing him.
So, doing like Beth does.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Terrence.
Sir Rick, wag na mag-sir, oy. Rick na lang. She's calling you sir. What is it about Ate Carmela that you like the most aside from being gorgeous?
Well, boy, that's a
Jen Trouble,
we
here
might
you
go
go.
on for a while, but I think her honesty, her transparency, and her humble spirit are three of the characteristics that I admire, as well as her love for her children, and love for God, and love for our country, and so we live in a fallen world. The United States is going through a lot of turmoil, and it's very sad that we are so divided now. We used to be a little more united as a nation, but it's what we
She's
have.
a good dancer. Oh my goodness.
Oh, she's a good dancer? Okay, well, I don't know how to dance, so she'll have to teach me.
This is an old, what do you call it? They call it like an old school guy, right? You are?
Old fashioned?
Old fashioned.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. Are you?
I don't know, you tell me.
Yeah, he is so like you know how very conservative, Ma'am Ayumi, right? I grew up. I was telling him how it was like, oh my gosh, like when the guy comes and like trying to pursue you, like, well, not, like it was so strict and conservative, right? Girls, I don't know if you've been through this, but I was, like can't even like wear a short because my grandma would say, okay, are you trying to throw yourself to the guys or showing your soul? Right? So like, and then if I laugh like like that, my grandma said, oh my gosh, are you calling these guys, like so yeah, very conservative. And he is conservative, like I'm thankful for that. Republican conservative.
And the other things, some of the things is that we
Relate
like a lot
much.
of the same things. She likes like clothes.
Miss you too.
We
Sam.
like
Bye na po,
the
ate. Bye,
decorations
guys.
in the house, pictures. There's a lot of little similarities. Food,
Desi
except
mom. Hi.
the fish heads. I don't like the fish heads, but
Ah.
that's okay. She can eat my share.
I should be like Beth. I should cook fish head for you.
Oh
and,
no!
cook some. What was she cooking? The
Oh,
bat.
this-
The bat. We call it the wak wak.
She cooked the chicken feet one time.
Oh, the chicken feet. Yeah,
the
watch it,
claws.
guys. I'm gonna cook him a chicken feet. Are you gonna
Oh
eat it?
no! Probably not.
Okay, yeah, see, Miss Ayumi, she can relate to me because like I said, it was so conservative.
Yes.
Like better not be touching hands, or because then it's like what, like a disgrace, Ma'am Ayumi, I think. And like once you kiss, I guess that this was like what, 20, 30 years back. I'm 42 now. So no, like maybe 40 years. So yeah, it was very conservative. Like
So is it that way today? Are people still conservative there in the Philippines,
I don't think so.
or
Ha
is
ha
it a
ha.
little
I'm not
more
a big
liberal?
fan of chicken feet. Have you ever tried Filipino food, Rick? Yeah, I think did I cook Filipino? Well,
Let's see. You cooked the liver and onions the last time
yeah.
I came. I don't know if that's Filipino, but
Well, how I cook it is maybe not Filipino way,
okay.
but I don't know.
But you're gonna cook something tonight. Oh, you cooked the noodles with the vegetables.
Oh yeah, the pancit. Yes, he did. He did eat Filipino.
Pancit? Okay.
The
Or-
pancit, dai. I
Yeah.
like chicken liver. Yeah, me too, Jen. Me too. I don't
Oh,
like
she
chicken
doesn't
feet.
like chicken feet either. So
My
that's
husband don't like also chicken feet.
good.
I don't,
Well, I'm not. At least I'm not in the minority.
I'm not a big fan of chicken feet.
Yeah.
Dry fish, sabi, porky pig says.
Dry fish. I haven't
yeah.
tried the dried fish
I
yet.
may have to cook him dried fish.
Salt.
You're
too?
gonna
Is
have
that
to
what
close your mouth like this.
Mm.
I had to cook it out here. And then all the neighbors gonna say like, "Oh my gosh, what's wrong with this neighbor?" My mother was also conservative. She flares up with my male friends touch my kahit male friends touch my arm kahit kalabit lang while we talk. Yeah, you know, like this or like touching or like this. I mean, that better because
Oh.
it's like I don't know. It's kind of like very so disgrace or something. I mean, better not kiss, right, Miss Ayumi? Because then you better be married then by then.
Oh.
So
Now what is that?
dried fish
That's-
masarap. Masarap means delicious.
Oh, okay. So
So
Jen likes
balut. Oh my gosh, did you see that balut that Beth and Terrence was showing?
it. No, I
It's
didn't.
like egg with it's like balut is like egg with like a chick already inside. Like before it would hatch, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if we want to do that.
Yeah, I never eat that. Mostly foreign guys love adobo.
Adobo.
Oh yeah, I
You're
have
gonna
to
cook some.
Yeah, I have to cook some
Okay.
adobo. Like I said, guys, we're not going to have like how we go out and date. Well, we're gonna date. All of us four is dating, which is here mostly in my house, cause I told him, we'll see how is your patience gonna be with my kids. Well, the kids around us all day long and see how it works. To see if this is something that he would wanna be.
Well, I'm used to boys because I had 4 of them. I didn't have any girls, so I know how to treat, be around
Cook
boys and
adobo
handle them.
Adidas.
So
Adidas.
Mark and Dylan are good boys, and they're very smart, very intelligent, and we're proud because they make good grades at school, and they really quick learners and just good boys. So very smart, like their mom.
Well, I'm smart, but I don't have any degree. Yes, they are really good boys.
You have a lot
I'm
of common
sure he's
sense.
patient to kid. He's a teacher. After all, yeah, you're a teacher, right?
I reckon so in some
Bye na
fashion.
po. O, sige, Evelyn. Nag-bye-bye na siya. Tapos nag-stay naman. Paulit. Kinikilig ka din, ano? Sleep time. Oh, it's late now in the Philippines.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they need to go to
But Miss
bed.
Ayumi, the teacher, she stay up because she just wanna watch us. So
Okay.
that's a really good friend there. Any questions? Ask more question. Aubrey, you said you have something to ask. What is it? Ate Carme, siguro kadtong teenager na makatagak nagpanty kagwapo ba? Oh my. Do I have to say it in English?
Do we really want to know? It may not be.
Yeah, maybe she said maybe when you were teenager because you are so handsome, then maybe the underwear will just fall off.
Oh my goodness. I don't know about that.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
When I was a teenager and even a young adult, I was very, very skinny.
Yeah, translate it.
And I filled out a lot since then, so grew into my body.
And he's still skinny. I think I need to fatten him up because I'm wider than him. You know, like I'm fat. He's not. I'm like 34, I think, in my baywang. And he is 34 also. So,
Mm.
Englisha. Okay.
So this is good practice for you Filipinos and Filipinas in the.
I don't know, but guys, he doesn't. How many girlfriends do you have
I don't-
before,
oh,
like in the past,
not-
before you
not,
got married?
Not many. Not many.
I don't think he's not very I don't know.
In fact, I never really had a serious girlfriend until the lady I met and married. Who's the
Yeah,
mother of my kids.
he's not experienced well.
I mean, I had one or two that I had taken out, to eat occasionally or whatever, but nothing as serious. But I've gotten some experience since then, since marriage.
He got experience from his marriage, but not in a lot. I don't. Let's see how many boyfriend I had. My
Yeah.
first boyfriend.
You want to tell us all about it?
No, I was 21 when I had my first love, and then it didn't last long. I think I told you already.
Yes.
And then here, that was it. Yeah.
But now she's on YouTube. She gets lots of attention, I think.
Yeah,
See, all these guys out there say, I can't believe you're still single.
single mom.
Yeah.
But there's not many of guys, honey, that would wanna be dating with single mom like me.
Well,
That's why I told you, I mean, why me? I have kids.
and I understand there's that, but you have to look at the whole picture, and children will be grown up in a few years and on their own, and you don't look at just the temporary.
Chris B, daghan na kog message nimo pero wala nimo nabasa. Huh? Where? I'm sorry. I have a lot of messages I did not read. Where manday sa ako ang blogs? I'm sorry about that.
Did they ask a question?
No, she have a lot of messages I did not read. Where? Chris B, did you? Do you see Chris B here?
Not yet.
How did we miss that?
I don't know. We're watching the live feed on the iPad so we can read it. It's a little larger, but we may have missed a.
Yeah, sorry
So
guys.
ask if you had a question we didn't address. Just be patient. Ask us again in case we missed
Yeah,
it.
sorry Chris B.
We'll try to.
Hi there, how are you? We're good. That's from Christy Vesperas.
Hi, Christy. Nice to
Chris
see
B,
you.
okay na ang sabi ko first time kong makita ang hobby mo. Oh, he's not my hobby. Are you my hobby?
Not yet.
He's just my boyfriend. So, any question? Where are you from? Me? Or him? I am from Mindanao. I'm from Davao del Norte, Philippines. And you're?
Well, I live currently in the state of Georgia, which is right next door to Florida. Many people may be familiar with the state of Florida. And I've been there since 1991. But previously, I've lived in Alaska and Texas. Of course, I was born in Florida.
Sa Mariang Dako, you
And
had
now I
both
live in
sentimental
Georgia.
history that made you both inspired each other. Love will flow strongly and abundantly sweet. I am so happy for you both. Oh,
Well, thank you. Very nice.
We need everybody's prayer, right? I mean, we can also pray for you all, you know. So,
Right.
um, I created a YouTube channel for, my goal was to help or reach out single mom like me, and especially the one that have experience with the abuse. Well, he knows all my story actually. I have not made a lot of videos about it because it's not easy. You have a,
Unfortunately, a lot of men have problem with anger, and they take it out on their wives or their children. A lot of frustrations inside, and they don't know how to vent that in a productive, proper manner. And Mela's husband,
ex.
ex-husband, that is, he didn't know how to control it, and so thank God she was able to get out of that relationship alive.
Sino pa pong
And
hindi ko kaibigan yan na
pray the
magpadala
Lord
lang ng mensahe sa
will
bahay.
lead and guide us.
Guys, hug Christy Vesperas, whoever that hasn't hug her back. I mean, hug her. Go visit her channel. And yeah, sorry guys if like I have not been really in YouTube or responding all my messages. I'm so sorry because as you can see, well, from work yesterday and then went to the two airports, then came home late last night, so it did not really turn out what I planned to do last night with my Rick. So
And we're sorry because those of you that came in late didn't hear the first part of the
oh,
story.
thank you,
I went
Jen.
to the wrong airport when I made my ticket. I didn't realize that it was the airport farthest away from Mela, and so I didn't realize when I landed where I was, and that was my bad. So she was at the correct airport, but it wasn't the airport I should have gotten my ticket to. So it was about an hour drive for her extra, and that put us getting back to her house late, and it was too late to do the live broadcast. The kids were
Taga saan
excited
yung
and they
liit mo,
wanted to
Mamshi?
talk and visit and all of that. So we
Yes,
appreciate
it's always
y'all's.
been good to be honest about what. Clara Tingson, she's asking where you from, babe.
I live in the state of Georgia, but was born in Florida, and when I was a child, we moved to Alaska, where I was raised. As an adult, I moved to Texas. I went to Bible school here for 1986, and lived here 2 years. Then I moved back to Florida to be with family. I met a young lady there, and we got married in '91. She was from Georgia. So we moved to Georgia and raised 4 children there. Unfortunately, our marriage did not survive, but we have 4 healthy sons, and I'm very thankful for them. And so I've been in Georgia since 1991 now, 27 years, I guess it is.
Okay, sa Marinyang Dako, yes, it always been good to be honest about what was behind. No, Jen Travel said you guys looks perfect together. Oh my gosh. Jen.
Thank you. Very
Chris
kind.
B, maayo pa ka ako still stay strong pa rin sa LDR ko bisag always siya busy sa work, halos wala ng time sa akin. Minsan gusto ko nang sumuko sis, napakapagod na maghintay, wala ng pag-asa ata. Well, Chris B have an LDR relationship. He is from Arizona, I believe. Is it in Arizona, Chris B? Or I forgot. But they have a long distance relationship also.
Okay.
And she feels sometimes hopeless because he is so busy at work, and you know how the time also is different.
Right.
Well, Chris B, he had that before he met me. That was last year.
Mm-hmm.
He had that experience. He was. Are you gonna wanna share that?
Well, I actually did talk to a lady in Manila area for about 6 months, and we tried the
Thank
the
you, Mama
LDR
Yumi.
relationship there, but when it got down closer to time,
John
we
Boone.
didn't feel like we were meant for each other, and we called it off. But
Thank you, Crispy Vesperas. Yeah, Chris B. Um, in some ways, we are LDR relationship also, even though we're only in United States. But it's still United States is far away, you know, and I can't travel with my boys, so he has to make the sacrifice.
it's easier for me to travel one person than
Yeah, and instead of
her.
me and the boys, because you know the ticket is so expensive and it's cheaper for him to travel to come to us instead of me and the boys going to his, you know.
I live about 700 miles away from Carmela by road, so if I tried to drive, it would just be an all-day trip, and it's quicker to fly and easier for me to get in and out of, if I can choose the right airport, that is.
Yeah. Next time,
Next
please.
time it's Hobby Airport.
Okay, Aubrey. Okay, John Boone. Oh, Ma'am Ayumi, she said, no, wait. Filipina Van Live, she said, yeah, I cook fast and eat last night because she said 7 p.m. I don't want to miss in the live.
We're sorry.
Apologize that.
But anyways,
And Miss
better late
Ayumi.
than never. Here we are.
Miss Ayumi, she said, I'm still here, just replying some private messages. Oh, thank you, ma'am. John Boone. John Boone and that other girl, their own relationship, you know.
Okay.
He said, maayong, he's trying to speak in our language, but he's not really a Tagalog. He's from Holland or whatever, Netherlands.
Okay. Well, he knows more than I know.
Yeah. Filipina Ban Live, hello at John Boone. Christy Vesperas, nice to see you both here, supporting each other and sharing your relationships. Thank you for viewing us too and for being with us. We
Yes.
really do appreciate it. Sa Mariang Dako, Ate Carme, whoa, mukanta jud ta ani after all this time. Nax. She said she's gonna sing.
Sing.
Because, I don't know, for us, I guess.
Okay.
Chris B, okay, thank you for sharing about your love story. Christy Vesperas, yeah, I feel you both were the same situation before, but now we're living together. Oh, that's nice. Where Crispy Vesperas? Here in United States or in the Philippines? Malu Martin, oh my gosh, you made it. Yes, so meet my Prince Charming, Rick.
Hello. How are
So
you?
this is your Prince Charming, Guaps. Yes, finally. Okay, guys, to whoever did not, when we started, we remember we supposed to do the live streaming last night, right? And I announced it to everybody. It was supposedly last night. But what happened, I picked him up into our local airport, but then he wasn't in the local airport. I was ahead of time. I went to the local airport because this is how in the past he flew from Georgia to the local airport, but this time he went to the international airport.
And I didn't realize that's where I'd gone until she was looking for me. And I
Yeah.
got looking at my ticket and I says, well, it says I'm at the Bush Intercontinental. Oh, no.
Yeah,
This
when
isn't the right airport.
I said, I'm already right here waiting, you know, the outside, the pickup. I said, I'm pick up
Oh.
7, whatever. And he's like, no, honey, I'm on Terminal A. Oh my gosh. That means in the international airport. So, and he's like, okay, don't worry, don't pick me up. He's just gonna wanna have a rental car. And I said, no, I'm already on the road. I'm picking you up. But the traffic was horrible. I was sitting there and then I got lost. I went to a different freeway, which is, I thought it was a different freeway, but I was in the right track.
Well, when you were at the other airport that I should have been at, there was all of these cops, policemen, and she's driving around trying to find me, and they're getting nervous. And come to find out, they said that President Trump was there
Yeah.
at the airport.
So
Well,
I told him, I said,
You
babe,
know.
I don't know if I can.
traffic was terrible then.
Yeah, there was a helicopter above us. And then it was like a standoff. There were police all over the. I thought there were like a robbery going on, until I saw the president's an arcade, whatever you call the
Like,
car.
yeah.
Yeah, and then there was like a parade thing. So that's what's going on. And then we didn't really get to Pasadena until almost 9 na.
Yeah. Okay. So Christy says they're in the Netherlands.
Oh, okay. So you and John Boone in the same country. Okay, no, we had to read out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, nice to see you both. Okay, samaran niyang dako ate Iwo. Okay. Chris B, okay, thank you for sharing your love story. Okay, yeah, I feel you both. So this one here. So this is your Prince Charming. Okay. Filipina Van Live said, but it's okay here. You are now so happy for my sister in other mother.
From mother. Yeah.
Yeah. Malu Martin, what a lovely couple. Aww.
Thank you.
And then Clara Tingson, perfect couple. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Chris B, basta pray lang ako sis na malampasan ko rin itong LDR ko. Ganito pala ang forever, no? Hirap ng feeling. It's really hard to have an LDR. So she's
is.
kind of like feeling down because it's
Well, you know, and that may be for another day to talk about, but you have to really determine that this is something. And I think for an American guy, we don't realize what it requires and involves for us to meet and to marry a Filipina from the Philippines. All of the legal immigration laws. There's the United States government makes it somewhat difficult, and it's not very simple process now to bring someone in from another country without going through all of these hoops and regulations. So American men, and I did not know this, see, when I just had the idea in my mind I'd like to marry a Filipina lady because they're beautiful, they're kind to their husbands, they have good values and so forth. I did not realize what it was going to require to try to bring one in to the United States, to go there, to meet, to do everything. And then there's laws that the Filipinos have to abide by, and to leave the country, and so it's something you have to really make sure in your heart that you're prepared, because it's going to take time and a lot of expense, and it's not something that you take lightly. And of course, I've never traveled outside of the United States other than Canada and Mexico, which are neighboring countries, and that was many, many years ago too, so things have changed.
Yeah, because here also it's not easy because her boyfriend, I think in Arizona, he is like for the auto parts, I think. Oh no, a car rental manager. And over here in United States, Crispy, we only have like a week off or 2 weeks for the whole year, right? And so sometimes it's kind of really hard to go to the Philippines just for 1 week. You fly there and then you spend, 1 week is really not that.
Well, it takes a
No.
whole day just to get
Yeah,
there.
24 hours,
Just
and then
to
you
fly,
only have 1 week,
one way.
and then you have to come back. It's not like in the Philippines you have like 1 month vacation, and so it's hard. And I understand sometimes, LDR relationship really is hard.
It's very challenging.
In
and
some
then you
ways
have the
we
time.
have LDR.
The time change, is
Yeah.
12 or 13 hours, so you got to keep up with that.
Okay, basta pray lang malampasan. Yeah, okay, John Boone, he about same age my,
Yeah, I'm 51 years old, just turned 51.
and I'm 42, so
About 9 years difference.
yeah. Porky Pig, laugh out loud. People that live in Florida are not from Florida. You are from Florida and move out
That's
Florida.
right.
Laugh out
Yes.
loud. Martin,
That's very true.
Malu Martin at Chris B, kaya na ni mo guaps. Exactly. In some ways, yeah, we are in long distance relationship because he doesn't live here in Texas. We live in FaceTime every day. We FaceTime twice.
Which
one
is like
evening-
Skype if you don't have iPhones.
Yeah, we FaceTime in the morning. We say good morning, and then what, like 5 minutes in the morning FaceTime, and then like half an hour every night saying good night. So anyway, that's, well, the difference is they have a different timing, the Philippines and
Right,
here. So
right.
that's even harder.
It is.
So
I would
somewhere in the-
recommend that the American husband, not to interrupt her,
Yes,
just
okay.
I would recommend to an American that wants to marry a Filipina, on my limited experience, you need to go visit the Philippines. If you can't go visit, you need to be careful before you really get into a relationship with someone over there. You need to be able to go visit, see what it's like, meet them, and if it's financially not advisable to do it, then it may be biting off a little more than you need to. So just something to kind of to keep in mind. I think probably the immigration process is very challenging here in the United States to understand. The laws are changing. Different presidents, they change different things about
well,
immigration. There's a lot of
fiance
you know,
visa is faster actually.
some,
But
yeah,
in order for you to do that, to petition someone from the Philippines, like you said, you had to go there because you have to have a proof
that
proof
you
of
met.
your relationship.
Okay.
All the pictures, the places you went to, like all the receipt,
Yeah.
those are harder, but we met here. You don't have to go through that. And I
No.
am a citizen, United States.
Right, and that was the other blessing,
Yeah, so he
for
doesn't have to
us.
go through all of that.
She's already.
And he does not have
Yeah.
to pack me up and the boys from the Philippines to move. And I don't, this is the problem here because I have a life here and the boys in Texas, and he have a life in Georgia. So, guys, that's why we need prayer because
we're praying
Um,
about the timing and everything.
yeah, it is not like it's easy for me. I don't want to move to Georgia
She's not. Yeah.
because I have a mother here that I have to take care for the rest of, well, parents basically, my adopted parents. So, and
Right.
Rick knows that. So,
And this is what we're praying about the timing on it. I have I own my own home, a house, a 3-bedroom house where I live in Georgia. I work in a trucking company. I've been there for 11 years now, and I've got myself established, in the community. But my kids are grown now, and though I am financially helping them out through college, I know it won't be forever. So maybe in a year or two, things
Hi,
will
Donna
change where I
Jagan.
can move, sell my place, move out here. Um,
Until
we can,
whenever my parents, I mean, they're older, 89 and 72. So up until that point, maybe I don't know, if we really in enough forever.
right.
I hope it is.
We believe it is,
Yeah.
but
So-
you just have to be patient.
Okay. Basta malampa. Okay. John Boone. Okay. Porky Pig. Laugh out loud. Okay, we already done that. Summer niyang dako. That shows how huge is America. Always lost our ways.
It
Oh
is-
yeah,
it
America
right.
is so huge. 50 states or 53 states?
50.
Okay, Chris B. English, but I understand. Thank you, sir. Okay. Filipina Van Live. Yes, we are with Porky Pig almost 9,000 miles LDR before.
Wow. Yeah, that's a long.
They also were just friends, just like, okay, we started out as friend, basically, guys. I know he met me online on Christian dating site, but that was my old profile. And he thought I was beautiful in that profile, but not really, right? So that was when I was in my late 30s because I forgot to deleted it, but I wasn't really on dating. I wasn't dating at all. I wasn't even available. I don't think. I mean, in some, of course, yeah, I was. And I told him, okay, just friend. We started out as friend. Really. Yeah?
That's right.
Yeah.
And so,
Um, that shows okay. Chris B. English, okay. But Filipina Van Live, yes, okay, we already done that. Malu Martin, you're so lucky that you found her in the U.S.
yes, I am very. Very pleased.
Christy Vesperas, before I have LDR with 2 kids, it's difficult to entry also in Netherlands because you need first to pass the exam before you have visa here. Yeah, I can imagine, you know? That's always been, and especially LDR, it's hard. That's what I keep telling Rick, you know. At first when we were just friends and then we were talking about where do we go from here, because he wanted more than just friend, because every day we talk, and like I
She's
guess
just adorable. You can't
he's
help it.
falling. I think he was falling in love, and then he can't take it anymore because he's think I'm just, you know, I was like, oh, we're just friend, and then he can't just, you know, just stay friend. So
Okay, so, all right. So we have Born in June D. Hi, how are you doing? And welcome.
no, he's here. Christy is first, but finally I passed the exam. That's why I'm
Okay.
here already in Netherlands. Wow, congratulations! How long you been in Netherlands? And then Jan, born in June. Okay, you already read that.
And hello to Donna
Jagan,
Jagan.
hello to you too. Thank you for coming to our live. And Filipina Van Live. Yes, we are just friends until we met Porky Pig. Why do you name him Porky Pig?
I don't know, but I like that name. I think I could. Him and I have something in common. We like food.
You
Pork.
do look like it. I had to pattern him up like Filipina Van Live.
Oh.
Ayaw hukmi ang imong kaugalingon ang uban mahimo ni ana. Oh my gosh, John Boone, are you really speaking in my? Do you even understand what you're saying? He's trying to speak my language. You know, like deeper Bisaya. I don't. It's not like I'm trying to forget my. This is my own native.
That's Bisaya.
Yeah, that's Bisaya. But if it's deeper Bisaya, because I've been gone for like 18 years now, and I was in Manila for 10 years also. But it's kind of like deeper Bisaya is like it's a little
Getting
harder
a little
now.
rusty now.
Yeah, rusty. So
Okay.
it's like ayaw hook me. It's like do not judge your own self or something. Like, I'm not sure how to translate that. Filipina Van Life, we've been friends since 2009. Yeah, until he falling in love to me when we first time met. Laugh out loud, right? Porky Pig, right?
Now, what's his name? Is that
His name is Greg.
Greg? Okay.
Yeah. So Greg, you fall in love with Filipina Van Live first, like my man here. He fall in love with me first, right, babe?
Yes, dear.
Oh,
I couldn't help it.
oh, he could not help it.
No.
So, we've been friends. Okay. Yumi TV, ha ha ha. Are you laughing at Filipina Van Life? Janbo, never judge yourself appearance. Others will do that. I never judge myself appearance. I know I'm beautiful. I am just beautiful, right?
Yes,
No,
you are.
beautifully
Special.
made by God, like His own image. All of us.
And I don't understand. She tells me some of you think she looks like Indian, but I don't know. I don't know what Indians are supposed to look like. People
Yeah,
from
all
India.
my people in my country, babe, they told me I look Indian.
I don't know. Are they darker tan? Maybe.
Yeah, like they said, just like how I look. I don't
You've
know.
just been in the sun a lot.
You know, I'm just dark, and I have a lot of burn. Okay, this one. When I worked for Subway, I was baking a bread, Subway bread, and I was so clumsy. We have a long line of customers, so I was trying to hurry up and be done with my bread, and there it is. It's a mark.
Oh, look at here. Greg says she loved me long before we met.
Ah, which one really is the truth? Now your secret come out, huh? Filipina Van Life. It wasn't Porky Pig that fell in love with you first. He said it was you. I love you at Porky Pig. See, he just let it all out in there, huh? She loved me long before we met. John Boone, every woman can be beautiful when man look out love eyes. Oh, love eyes? uh, Malo Martin. So, Guaps, have you been in Virginia with the boys? No, we have not been, Sissy. I mean, like I said, it would it would cost me a lot of money to. I mean, he's from Georgia, and I don't want him to pay all that tickets. You know, that's too much.
We'll see. Maybe in the future when
So, Guaps, have you
a
been?
little more
Okay.
time.
No, I don't. I hate to.
It's just such a long drive, and like
Yeah.
Mela says, we don't
Love
have a
you
lot
too,
of time
Filipino
on our
man.
hands. It's usually in long week going.
In a such trouble. You be in a doghouse tonight for saying that. You better make it up to her. Oh,
Probably
okay.
in the same room doing this at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, any question more? Filipina Van Life. Just ask the question. You said you do have question.
By the way, I'm drinking coffee in case anybody is wondering. This is coffee.
Dunkin' Donuts.
I like to sip on coffee, and it gets cold
Thank you
after
for
a
the
while.
14
but I'm-
thumbs up.
By the way, I'm drinking coffee in case anybody is wondering. This is coffee. I like to sip on coffee, and it gets cold after.
In a few minutes, we will have more audience.
Yes. But Mela got me interested in what was going on YouTube through Terrence and Beth's channel.
Not
And-
all of them know that.
Terrence and Beth are in the Philippines. Some of you may know them. He's an expat living in the Philippines, married a Filipino lady, and they live there in one of the islands, I guess it is.
Bohol, yeah.
And Terrence is an older gentleman, but he's retired now and married a young wife. But they're doing a great work
They have
there.
like 50 years difference. So
Right.
guys, age
Uh,
doesn't matter, right?
Their channel is Foreigner in the Philippines. I think they have about 100,000 subscribers
Yeah,
now.
103 now,
So
103,000.
very big. They do a
subscribers.
lot of humanitarian aid to the local people that live there, helping with their houses and medical bills and whatnot. So we started watching it together and commenting about it, and one or two other Filipinas that have moved and married foreigners, and then one day I said, well, you ought to have your own channel, honey, do your own thing. So she did, and
Yeah.
here we are today.
Are you guys planning to retire in the Philippines? Well, if we end up each other forever, maybe, I don't know. We're not there yet. We crossed that bridge.
Yeah, that's a little far in the distance.
Yeah. We're trying to slow down here, Malu. We're taking it slow. We're not such in a hurry, or because of what I have been through and what he has been through. Like, we learn from that, and like I said, I shared my story before that I don't want to like make things happen again like I did, like, because I just want to be married and have family and kids when I was 29, and I never really look at the whole big picture that marriage is, or like trying to like making sure this is God's will. And that's what we're trying to do here. If this is really God's will for me and him and with the boys. Well, at least his boys are grown, so he's got all that freedom. Mine is still young, so
Okay, so John likes to drink espresso. So that's pretty strong stuff there, John, but that'll keep you wired and going all day long.
yeah, he's from Netherlands, and he was trying to tell me about the that the English is the one that built America. Is that correct, John? I don't know. He was, and I said, I did not know that.
Well, a lot of the early immigrants came from Great Britain, from England.
He said we built, or English built, U.S. or America, like New York, or I don't know. I said, oh, I don't know.
Well, we were under the British Crown, when
And I
we
know that
had the Revolution.
Louisiana are bought from French.
French, yeah.
For sure. Now I learned that from the American history.
And Florida came from the Spanish.
New York used call New Amsterdam. Is that true?
What's that?
The New York used to call or use.
I think it is right, John. I think that there was a lot of people from
Thank you,
the
Augie, for coming
Netherlands
back.
that lived in New York.
Yeah, I did not know about that kind of history. I do not know much because the American history I learned that the the government want foreign to use, not foreign but like the people that want to be a citizen, they are the one that choose what type of history you had to learn, like the World War, the World War One, World War Two, and the Civil War, and then the branches of the cabinets of the White House. Those are the one that you really need to learn. The 13 stripes of the flag, the 50 stars of the flags. You had to learn that, and then um, basically all the politicians in your local states.
Okay, Augie says Chinese Mexicans built the U.S. It's true, the Chinese did build a lot of the railroads, and that's a part of our history. A lot of the Chinese came over and built those railroads out west, especially. And of course, Texas come from Mexico, and so
Yeah,
did
the Alamo.
California.
Yes, I learned that. The Alamo, we went to San Antonio and then I learned more of that.
So America is a very diverse country. A lot of different ethnic groups and nationalities here, and so we call it a melting pot. And I know when I was riding on the airplane over here, I saw people from the Middle East in the airport, probably from I don't know what countries, maybe Syria. Could have been Saudi Arabia. I don't know some of those. And so there's just everywhere we go, we see a lot of, and that's what makes America America, is the diverse cultures coming together. And so,
And I love our president now. I know, although they're trying to impeach him, but I do like him so much. She's cooking. Uh-oh. What's Aubrey's cooking now? Aubrey, oh, Porky Pig. I have my... What? Babe, what are we...
surname from I think we got surname from England.
Where?
That's what John says.
Oh. Suriname?
Surname or
Porky
surname?
Pig, we will be having the... What are we having for lunch, babe?
Whatever you cook for us.
Oh. I have marinated the... What is it?
Steak?
The steak, what is it?
Ribeye?
Rib eye steak.
Yes.
But this time I've seasoned it and I...
Yeah, wish you were here, Greg. You could help us eat it.
Yankees B2 Dots name called by English John and Keys names. Oh. Chicken adobo. Well, Augie, I will be making pork adobo, so Rick can try that.
Okay, Yankees is what the I think to the Dutch name. Okay, I think the English used to call us Yankees over here, I believe is what he's saying. So anyways, it's very nice to meet all of you, and we're thankful for the beautiful weather today. It's sunshine here in Texas, and
Pork much better, yeah. That's what I'm going to try to cook for Rick also, Porky Pig. They really like that adobo when they
yes,
cook
I can't wait to try it. I hear a lot of good
We
things.
we might have it for dinner because we're gonna have steak for lunch.
Okay.
Yeah. So our date is mainly like we're like gonna be like a family here at home. We're gonna play cards.
Yeah, we got some games.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make Rick be take all that you know patience type thing from my
Patience
voice.
test. Nice to
Patient
meet
test.
you, Aubrey, and all of you good people that are supporting Mela here.
Oh my gosh, that's her question.
We appreciate that. No date set yet.
We're not even engaged, girl.
Take it slow now. Don't rush it.
You're pushing this poor babe.
Oh.
We're trying to like take our time.
So I don't know how much battery you got left on your phone here,
It should tell me that it's,
but
it's.
anyways, we'll try to get on later on, or maybe at least do some
We just
upload some
want you to be
videos.
happy, sis.
And
Thank you, Augie. Yes, I do too, but we're not trying to like hurry up and like I said, because in my past, I tried to hurry up. We dated my ex like what 4 months. At least I beat that. What we've known each other now almost what 8 months, and we're not engaged yet. But in my past, I tried to make it happen. So within 4 months, we're already married, and you know,
without
got
really getting to know each other well.
yeah.
And I think
So
that's important. Time is oftentimes a real good way of sorting out some things, issues that people, when they rush, they don't really know the person they're engaged to or married to, and then later, some of those flaws come out, and they don't know how to handle those flaws, and
yeah,
so
because I I let it happen too because I just wanted to get married and have kids because I was already 29 and I just want to have family. Well, that was wrong.
yeah.
So this time I'm trying to like not just me but him too. We will wait for God's timing and
That's right.
see if this is God's will for us. I don't want it to like I don't want to make things happen anymore or
And,
let
and we're young enough. We don't have to get married tomorrow. And we're not on the last leg.
yeah,
Oh,
just take your time and be happy. Well, why it did not appear here? Where did it go?
I don't know. It'll probably eventually show up. I think this
She
one's a
said,
little bit.
Ma'am Ayumi said, just take, oh, she's still awake. Just take your time and be happy. Wag mo nang ikumpara sa,
Here it is.
oh, just take your time and be happy. Wag mo nang ikumpara sa nakaraan ang ngayon. Sis, kalimutan mo na yun. Sa present na lang at future. Well, she said, do not compare my past experience. Just focus on in the future and
Okay,
presence.
that's a good advice. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes, tama sis. Sis Ayumi. Jan Bon, I chat. My nose, babe. Hold on, guys. Oh my gosh.
It's probably allergies. But anyways, so I think you should take your time when you're looking for a permanent, long-lasting relationship. I don't think you should rush.
Yeah, because in my past, like I said, in my experience, I was rushing to get married because I just want to have family and kids, and that was a wrong decision. I did not wait for God's timing and look at if that was God's will for me. And He's the same way. I mean,
Okay, what's Joan saying here?
I chat
and see.
and she changed her back name
Already on my name.
in Fab. Well, it's changed now. Okay, yes, the past is the past. Look to the future. We learn from our mistakes.
Right.
Yes, that's why we're trying to like slow down. I mean, we're gonna take our time. No rush, no time frame. Even if it takes what 5 years. 5 years is you
Sounds
don't
like a
have
long.
patience.
Sounds like a long time, but probably a couple years.
Couple years.
Maybe 2. We'll see.
Well, I mean, as long as we have each other.
And
We
I
can
can
talk.
come over here, as often as I can. And in the meantime, we talk daily on FaceTime and on the phone, and that helps.
Because like I said, it's not just. I mean, it's not like okay when American go to the Philippines and then he would petition her from the Philippines and then it's very easy. He'll just pack her up and bring her over here. Well, that's not the case for us, guys. I have life here. He's got life in Georgia. And it would not be fair for him to like give up what he's got over there already, and start all over here in Texas,
I'm
right?
not real thrilled about coming and living in the big city here like I used to when I was 30 years ago, 35 years ago.
Oh, Mr. Augie.
But anyways, the town I live in now is a population of 3,000. So we have two little traffic lights. It's a farming community. And so it's nice to not have to deal with the daily traffic. But, if this is something that's meant to be we feel like we're meant for each other and the Lord, gives us the green light, so to speak, then those are sacrifices that can be made, and I'll make adjustments accordingly. Get used to the crazy traffic again.
Yeah, I do like country living also, to be honest. But because my kids are still young, I wouldn't if my adopted parents are not here with me. It would probably be easier for me and the boys to just move there when the time that time comes, because like Rick said, he already have a house. I do not have anything here in Texas, so it would make sense, you know.
Yeah,
But
right now her commitment to her adopted parents are what's holding her back, and that's okay. I respect that, and um, we'll play that accordingly.
teacher Ayumi TV, she said, but sometimes there are also love at first sight that succeed. No matter what, true love prevails at the right time. Be it in days, weeks, months, years.
And that's
Sure.
true. Yes, very
Yeah.
wise.
Well, that's like what the Bible said. Waiting patiently. Remember, whosoever. What is that? The very scripture that said waiting patiently. Like, was it? Who was it, babe? Waiting. You get a reward for waiting patiently. Something like that in the scripture, right?
Yeah, it's I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Um. Basically, when you wait on God's timing, it would be perfect.
And I think even then you're still going to have challenges in any relationship. There's going to be days and moments that you have doubts and you wonder, did you make the
Look
right
at Pig,
decision? But
Porky Pig. If she doesn't move in, I will laugh out loud. I hate Houston.
yes, yeah, the traffic. Since I lived here in the '80s, mid '80s, 86 and '87. I don't think Beltway 8 was even finished. They were working on it, and it was being implemented and planned. And it's only worse now. So I can't imagine living here every day. But you just have to get. I do remember this when I lived here in the '80s. I asked people, how far is it to such and such, and nobody could tell you the miles, but they would tell you the minutes. They'd say, oh, that's 50 minutes, or that's 30 minutes,
Well,
or
that is one of the reason why, guys, I pick him up from the airport to airport last night, because I don't want him to experience the traffic. And sure it was. I was stuck in the traffic for like half an hour. And plus, I thought I was lost because I was in the wrong freeway. I thought I was in the wrong freeway. And then he ended up giving me directions. Can you imagine that? Because I can't like look at in Google while driving.
Yeah, I had to get
And,
on
like,
the cell phone and look.
Filipino Van Life said, well, you make sure you blog it. You blog it. Well, girl, how are you gonna drive in the traffic and blogging at the same time? When it's bumper to bumper. I don't wanna get. And then he
don't wanna
already
wreck,
is.
yeah.
He's already is worried about my driving last night. He's like, slow down. He said. My driving got him last night, really. For sure.
Augie said he was Augie was in Houston in the '80s.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
so
must have been a little better, the traffic back in the 80s.
I don't know. 610 loop was still crazy.
Yeah, but now really, because it's crowded here in Texas, really, especially in Houston, because people from New York, California, Florida, they moved down here because of the job opportunities, and it's more cheaper here too, you know. So
Now, what was the price of gas the other day?
oh, the price of gas here is like $1.95. That was
$1.95?
in Thanksgiving, I mean Black Friday, but it's still a dollar now. A dollar.
Less than $2 a
Yeah,
gallon.
less than $2 a gallon. So
So-
I was jokingly was telling Rick, yeah, another reason why you had to move down here in Texas.
It's I go to Dothan, Alabama, which is about
Were you able
40
to black
minutes
it?
from where I live, and,
Come
and
back
the
viral.
price of gasoline was cheaper there than in my
No,
little town.
Mama Yumi, no, I wasn't because I was in the dark and then I stopped in the place or in the city. I was asking a police officer how to get to the freeway to get to the international airport, even though I already knew, but I was not on 45 freeway. That there's only two freeway that I know how to get there, the Beltway and the 45. Well, I was none of those freeways. So I stopped and I saw a lot of police officer in that place. Then they told me to go this way, and then the police officer said, well, do not stop. Make sure you lock your door. Do not stop. Keep going because you will get robbed or you get killed. So I was already like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to get there. So I was calling him at the same time. I said it might take a while to get there. So how were you able to vlog it? Not really, because well, when I was in the local airport, yes, I was able to like, okay, I'm in here, I'm in this airport. I was like at least like turning around for like an hour. And then come to find out he was not in the Hobby airport. He was in the international airport. So yeah, I went to the two airports. So I wasn't able to vlog it because it was blocked also because the president was in that alley of the airport that I went first. So yeah, I was sitting there for half an hour to wait for the entire parade to be
The
done.
motorcade, I
The
guess it was.
motorcade, yeah. And then there was a helicopter above us. I thought there was something going on like a robber.
She was telling me, she says, there's police everywhere. There's something going on. And I'm outside at the airport looking around. I don't see anything. And that's when we realized we were at the wrong I was at the wrong airport.
Yeah, that's a good blog. But see, I do not have that blog. Filipina to meet her Prince Charming lost in the freeway.
Yeah.
That would be good. But see, it was in the dark too, ma'am. So I can't really.
Yeah, it's hard to see in the dark. You know, you come
And
up
plus,
on
if you're in a
streets
traffic and then I'm this
Yeah.
big truck and driving and with the phone, I mean, I don't have a holder, so I have a holder, but it won't work. So
we're trying to keep her from having accident, you know.
yes, northeast side of Houston is pretty bad back then and probably worse. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
worse is really worse. So, yeah, I would have been a good vlog though. Really, if I had someone filming, well, I pick him up from work because the airport is only like not really 5 minutes away from where I work. So we would have had a lot of time last night. We could have, you know.
But anyways, we made it, and we're here today, and so we're gonna probably sign off here and go see what the boys are doing. I know they want to play some games that I brought and spend
Yeah,
some
we're
time with
gonna
them.
spend time with the boys.
And,
like we can just be like family. For now, and title siguro Filipina finally meets her Rick's nationality, Prince Charming, after getting lost in the freeway. Paki-edit na lang po.
Well,
Okay,
nice
Rick,
to meet all of you too. Thank you very much, and I'm sure Mela will have some video clips to upload later. And if we have time, maybe we can do one more live.
Yeah, we might
session.
do live tonight because tomorrow unfortunately tomorrow, well, after church he's going, if we even have time to even have lunch still, he's going back tomorrow, fly back tomorrow.
Yes.
We basically like really have an all day just today basically, and that's
Right.
it, because tomorrow we're gonna go to the first service in my church 9:30 in the morning, and then what we eat, and then we go to the airport again. So that's really our
Yeah, it's a little
short
short,
visit.
but it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So,
Nice to meet you. Have a nice bonding with the boys.
oh, next time you come, bring some peaches. Yeah, Georgia is famous for peaches, and
Mhm.
you know that when you go through the airport now, you have to take out all your food if you carry it on. For some reason, they are careful about food that
Did you see my son
you
on the
carry
last
on
video
in
of
your
my
baggage.
YouTube?
So I don't know why.
Filipina, Texas mom. No, John Boone. I'm sorry. I have not been on YouTube. I mean, just maybe peeping on YouTube, but not really like what do you call it? Shopping. I mean, not shop, but looking at all my friends' YouTube channel yet because I have a full time job and then come home, and then when I come home, I go straight to the kitchen and cook dinner. Don't really have much time, and we don't even talk. Like during dinner time, we only talk like okay when everything is done and the boys fed, the boys homework done, and the boys already in bed. Then I will have time to talk to him. You see,
So
so
we'll have to,
YouTube for me is
yeah, we'll have to check out your video, John. So, anyways, God bless you all too. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you
yeah.
for your kind words and your support
And your prayer too, that's really
yes.
more important. And this is really what my channel mostly like all about, you know, just
We're just average people. We're nothing extraordinary. Just common people. But
and if I'm not on YouTube to respond, please forgive me because really I'm, you know, alone with the two boys and don't really have much, and I'm not really trying to push the monetization. So um so whoever wanted to support only, you know.
okay.
So
Well, we're going to sign off for this time. God bless y'all. Thank you for joining us. And uh, now you guys get to meet the mysterious man that Mela talks about so much. So, God bless y'all.
no, turn it off because it's gonna be copyright.
Dang it, you
Okay.
touched me. It's not
But thank you all
copyright.
for
Okay.
the 10 audience.
This music's not copyright.
Enjoy your bonding moments with the boys. Rick, Sis Mela, ingat kayong lahat lagi. Thank you, ma'am. You know, it's really late there in the Philippines.
Okay. Yes.
She's still, of course, she's off. So,
Yeah.
and it's already gonna be Sunday. I think it's already Sunday morning there almost. It is.
Yeah.
Hey, just turn it up, please.
Okay.
Nice meeting you.
Well, we're going to
Elizabeth.
sign off now because it's we got games to play here. So God bless y'all too. And
Thank you so much, all. Thank you, thank you.
so this is Texas mom, single mom, and Georgia single dad saying
Yes.
God bless, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
I've gone
Thanks.
far, Mom.
Bye-bye.
Don't stop me.
I don't know if it's. I guess it quit.
Yeah, that's nice, babe. I like that. It's like a laptop. See, she have a
Have you ever seen a laptop
Victoria's
computer?
Secret thing. Jane.
Goku?
Okay, then let's go. It's a beautiful weather, babe. Maybe after we play, we can go somewhere.
Hey, yeah, we could go walk at the park.
Oh yeah, the hoverboard. We
Yeah,
can
they
lug
can
it.
take the hoverboard. Yes. Okay. Well, let's
But
go
we
inside.
had to charge it. Maybe after we eat lunch, so we're not gonna be
I
full.
want to eat.
Yeah, after we eat. You don't want to eat.
Oh, what's
You need to eat.
what's
Look
that?
at how skinny. Oh, it's to hold my deal. You're so skinny. We need to fatten you up. That's your problem. You don't have anything on your bones. If you get sick, you can't
I
eat.
don't want to eat right now. It's only 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Well, I'm hungry again.
Oh,
Yeah.